Welcome back to 228 Feet with Frederick Tennis, and today's special guest is Tim Neumark. Tim, we're really excited to get to know you a little bit better today, but first and foremost, we want to thank you for all you've done for Frederick Tennis. You've really brought a lot of great features to the tournaments over the years. Not only have you been super engaged on the social media side of things, but you've also played over 100 Frederick Tennis ladder matches, but also, again, you've brought ball boy ideas, you've brought tournament chair umpire ideas, and a lot of this technology that we're starting to see now. We really appreciate everything you've done. We're looking forward to getting to know you better.
Cool.
Ready to go on a little walk?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. Tim, let's start off with an easy one. Tell me a little bit about your tennis journey.
Well, I was always a baseball player growing up. I played basketball and other stuff too, but Little League was my main thing. My older brother Tom started playing tennis, so I started playing tennis pretty big from about age 12 to 15. I was in some tournaments, won some tournaments, but then I stopped playing because as a baseball player, a pitcher and outfielder, your arm this way counteracts with your topspin this way. So baseball was always what I wanted to do. So I quit then and just focused on baseball. Played baseball in college. I got back into tennis. It's no exaggeration to say Novak Djokovic is why I am standing here right now, which Novak, I would follow tennis a little bit. I would watch the Grand Slam finals, and I saw this guy Novak like 2008, 2009, and I just got him. Like, Federer was perfect, Nadal was a machine, and Djokovic wasn't those things. He would say the wrong things sometimes. He would get angry at himself on the court. He was a perfectionist, and so I just started playing after that. I actually hit with a ball machine for a few years. Didn't know anything about the Frederick Tennis Ladder. Didn't know anything about the Frederick Open. Finally, I came to one of the Opens. It was 108 degrees. It was literally my first match. It was 108 degrees, and I won the first 2 games. Thought about retiring. Retired about 5 games later. But yeah, it was because I enjoyed watching Novak. I'm like, I should start playing tennis again. So that was, 2008, 2009.
All right, so 2 big influences in your tennis life: Tom Neumark, your brother, and Novak. That's awesome. Where'd you grow up?
Frostburg, Maryland.
Okay, Western Maryland.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So my intern obviously did a little research about you. You mentioned you were a baseball player, but you weren't just an average baseball player. You played a couple years at Allegheny Community College. You then went on to WVU. You are in the record books for them from both a stolen base standpoint as well as a sacrifice standpoint.
Right.
So clearly that tells me you had a ton of speed. All right. So I got a question for you, though, from a baseball standpoint versus tennis, because you played both. Which one do you feel is a tougher sport?
Well, obviously the hardest thing to do in sports is hitting a baseball. I think overall tennis is a harder sport. You have to be fit. I don't play these tournaments in the summer because when it's 85 degrees or warmer, like, my body shuts down, So, I think tennis is harder. You got to be fit. You got to have the hand-eye coordination. Especially these top 4 seeds here, like, they're crushing balls, and you got to be able to get to those and see it. Yeah, I think tennis is harder. Obviously the skill of hitting a baseball is hardest, but
yeah. That makes sense. I agree with that. And I guess your speed in baseball, again, with the stolen bases, and you also, by the way, got drafted in the 81st round by the Houston Astros. So speed was one of your best strengths. How has that helped you in tennis, or has it not?
I think it helped me when I was young. I remember getting to a lot of balls. Not so much anymore, but back when I was 14 and 15, I would definitely get to balls that people probably thought were winners. But it probably helps me a little bit now, but I don't know. I feel like an old man.
All right, so the intern also did some additional research, and beyond your baseball and tennis, noticed that you were a musician. And that's something new for me, and probably a lot of people in Frederick Tennis that don't realize that you are a musician. Would you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, that's so I'm mostly a solo pianist. My music is on Apple, Spotify, Pandora, all the places you stream music, YouTube music. Mostly solo pianist, kind of similar to George Winston and Yanni. I don't remember. I guess I released my first album 15, 20 years ago, something like that. I have my 11th album. My newest album comes out in about a month and a half. It's just a cool thing to do.
When did you start?
I actually didn't really even start playing piano until I was about 15. And all self-taught, didn't have a lesson.
Wow.
I just started listening to people that I liked, similar to George Winston. I started playing that kind of stuff. And then I started writing my own stuff. I've even written some things for orchestra. The Nats Chat podcast theme song, I wrote that. It's for orchestra, recorded by the Budapest Scoring Orchestra. So
that's incredible.
It's pretty cool. I mean, I've had some pretty cool stuff that I've done there.
That's incredible. All right, last question as we make our way back to the beginning here. You have a dinner reservation for 4 people. You're there. There's 3 empty chairs. Give me the person you'd invite from the world of baseball, the world of tennis, and the world of music.
Well,
I know who your tennis is.
Tennis is Novak. Baseball should be obvious. Ricky Henderson. I did get to meet him about a year and a half before he died. I got a picture with him, got an autograph, got to talk to him for 2 minutes. That's a good memory. Third person, I don't really know.
Well, you said a couple people that inspired you from, or at least that your music's similar to. Do you have a favorite?
I've actually met most of the people who inspired me, but if it's a dead person, it would be Antonín Dvořák. He's a classical composer from the Czech Republic. We actually spent a month in Prague, and I visited like his museum and his grave site and his birth site and all that stuff. So yeah, he's written some of the most famous classical pieces. So that would be there's my music guy. So
there you go. There's your dinner.
Novak Djokovic and Antonín Dvořák.
Well, that's fantastic, Tim. Appreciate your time. Again, appreciate everything you do for Frederick Tennis. We'll be excited to see you in the umpire chairs for the championship here later this week. And thanks again for everything you contribute to the community.
Yeah, thanks for all the stuff you do. We're just happy to help out. It must be something about the way you treat people that so many people are just here, giving up their time to help out and make this as good as it can be. It's a lot of fun.
That's nice of you to say. All right, Tim, we'll see you on the court soon.
All right, thanks.